what excites you about this event today?
I just see this extraordinary power and the potential of this, as you said, to truly become a movement. These are young men who are smart, they are committed, they are passionate. You can see their excitement. Hearing the conversation, John Lewis, one of just the living legends, Spike Lee, who's an icon, great teacher, great principal, Dr. Franklin, the president of Morehouse. That's a powerful group, and you can see the points resonating. So I was just honored and thrilled to be a small part of it.
Right. Why are you so passionate about this? I can see the passion just continue to grow.
I just think this is a huge part of the answer, and I think I worry so much about all the young men who don't have those role models, who don't have those mentors, and good things aren't going to happen to them. But if we can turn that, if we can put the right people in their lives at the earliest of ages, I think they could do extraordinarily well. And just the devastating loss of human potential, I think, is what motivates me. And I know how much better our young people can do with real opportunity. Putting men like these guys in their lives, I think, constitutes real opportunity.
Yeah. Well, now, having Spike Lee here, having Jeff Johnson here, those are guys that these students can relate to.
That's hugely important. They're fantastic, they're passionate, they're committed. John Legend has been a great partner. I've done an event with us at Howard University. He's going out to LA with us in a couple weeks to do another event there. Spike Lee wants to join us in LA. Having those icons, those figures from who all our students can relate to, who are extraordinarily well educated, who are committed, who are giving back, I can't think of better role models. And if we're trying to make being a teacher hip, make it cool, those are good guys to help with that movement.
To get it started, right.
Kevin, we're going to grab a minute then, and then you can always hook on the phone.
Okay, one last question. Yeah. The president made a personal pitch here today. I mean, what does that say about his commitment?
Well, if you watch the State of the Union, I don't know if you've ever seen a president talk so long and so eloquently and passionately about education. The president gets this in his heart. Some issues you get intellectually, some you get from him. The president grew up, his dad wasn't around much, raised by his grandparents at times, didn't have a lot of money, but he's the leader of the free world because he got a great education. And what he wants to do is just give every single child in this country the kinds of opportunities he had. So this one's very, very personal for him, and I feel so honored to have the chance to work for him.
Great. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Yeah, had you thought about being a teacher, or did this make you kind of change?
Have always thought about it as an option, just kind of, put a couple, clarified a few items. Still undecided in the sense there are a lot of options out here available to African Americans. I think it's positive overall, the fact that they're here, the fact that they have a program like this, at Morehouse, bringing in high school students, existing students, and of course alumnus as well. Okay. So overall positive.
All right. And tell me your name.
Justin Menifee, graduate Morehouse, 05. I think that it was a really positive message. I think that they're seeing that there is a demand and a need in our community.
Now, did you have a positive black male teacher, a role model in your schooling?
Yeah, I was actually talking to my mother about this. I only had one black male teacher in my, I guess, early school years, and that was until high school. That was at high school, and outside of that, I'd never had a black male teacher. And I think that there's definitely a demand for it, definitely a demand, and I see that it's not only just the teachers in the classroom. I think it's the mentorship that follows that and that's outside of that. Because when I was at Morehouse, they required that we mentor students, and so we would go down to the local elementary schools and you would never see black males in there. You would never see that role model, and I think that it was moving to the children to be able to see, okay, this is a profound idea, or not even idea, somebody that's actually, right here physically that I can see that's doing something other than the norm. And that's something that is definitely missing. Definitely missing.
Tell me your name.
Euron Finneman.
And
I'm a freshman biology major, currently attending Morehouse College.
Okay. Have you thought about teaching? Is that something that you would like to do once you...
Teaching? Actually, I'm thinking about actually getting my PhD and coming back and doing some research. And in that process of doing research, I am maybe pursuing teaching or some type of endeavor and instilling some type of value to people that are high schools or trying to develop their own research projects currently.
Okay.
So, yes, in some ways.